We got player cards back.
Here we are.
We got Socrates215, which is pretty close to someone 325. So that's
True,
a good
just
sign.
10 off.
Also, it's like a dog outside a car. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought it was like an otter at first, but that's a dog.
I
for
thought it
sure.
was a dog in like a fighter jet at first.
It definitely kind of looks like an otter, actually.
Now that would be unique.
An otter in a fighter jet. Anyway, versus Tiger64, who is a guy in a flaming hot suit and clipboard.
Flaming hot, like, lab coat.
I mean, more like a shirt. Yeah, it's also not a suit. I will concede that. And like an AC.
Oh, I think it's because the
Oh,
clipboard,
wait, no,
the
it's-
clipboard
the
makes me think of a lab coat.
The T-shirt says 64.
Oh, that's a reference to their name.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
It's
that's the
my
tiger.
God.
Damn.
That's the tiger. You know, so this game that we pulled features a beloved cartoon character.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Any guesses in the chat? This cartoon character has been in a whole lot of games. Has at least two on N64, but not this one. So you were kind of right. Socrates is poised to win if the profile pictures mean anything.
What?
No, it's not Rugrats PS1, thank goodness.
Oh God, no.
Rugrats PS1 is bad. It's true, Tiger would have an advantage in the N64. We don't do N64 here.
And Commodore 64.
We do Commodore 64. Maybe that's what the 64 refers to.
Yeah, we've probably had like a single-digit number of Commodore games in NT. I'm sure there's like so many more out there, but there's just too many Commodore games.
This song went quite a distance from where it started.
Oh wait, I didn't update the goal. Oh wait, somebody did.
I did.
Nice.
Yeah, we really have not had very many Commodore games. We've had like France Sector Ultimate, and that's it. So, one.
Right, I think we can switch, right? Thing looks pretty good, I think. Got two games. Let me fix the aspect ratio.
Nice.
Oh boy, I wish it was a Tom and Jerry game. I played one in Kusa Grande, and I actually kind of a blast with it.
Alright, check it out! It is Scooby-Doo! And the Cyber Chase. PlayStation.
Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase.
So don't
Here
put
we
the
are.
title. It's pretty obvious that it's for the plane.
So I had this. I own this game for some reason. I don't know if I've ever played it. No, I did. Yeah, I don't know where I got this game. Super weird, because I didn't have a PS1 for a really long time, and I had this game even though I didn't have a PS1. Maybe I played it on the PS2. And then I had this movie on VHS. Scooby-Doo in the 90s released a whole bunch of like movies that were
there's
like
a
video
lot.
exclusives, and they had like actual famous actors in them, which was kind of crazy, like Tim Curry and stuff. This was one of them. I don't think Tim Curry was in this one. But as far as the game, oh, you can view the movie trailer.
I'm sure it looks really good on the PS1.
Yeah, I'm sure the movie video is really high quality.
Reminds you of the GBA video.
Oh yeah, watching the demo, that's always a good strat. You can wait here if you know that there is a demo.
Yeah, Socrates
Although-
went to the menu, which I think is a mistake.
I think was probably trying to stop it from going into attract mode, which is not something you want to do unless it's getting close to the countdown.
Oh yeah, we can't stop the demos. We allow the demos around here. Shaggy has a double jump.
Peggy has a butt slam.
Normal.
He does.
Also normal.
I think he has all of those things in the new, whatever it's called. You know what the game is called, right? TPC. What's the game called?
No. Oh, Multiverses?
Yes! Multiverses. He probably
Okay.
can.
I haven't actually
butt slam.
played it.
I mean, it's a fighting game, so I assume you're an expert in it.
Did they make references to like the Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. In the game.
It's like the whole
amazing.
thing of his character. I
Yeah, that's his whole character.
Alright, let's see. Socrates says that he has audio. Okay. Let's have a look
Yeah,
together.
when we cut at first second, I almost thought that this music that was playing was from the game. I'm like, wow, they really put this in here. I was like, wait, this is a song from Afterburner.
Oh, it's so quiet.
We have a poll and a prediction. Somebody just got confused, I'm sure.
Wait, this
I don't know
isn't,
how that happens.
this isn't game audio, this is just random noise. Beautiful. Not have that. Back to Rainwave for now. Back to you.
Yeah, this game like probably sucks, but you know, that doesn't make it an unfair race for Mystery Tournament. It also doesn't make it an unfun Mystery Tournament race.
It's not that bad. Honestly, I think this game is pretty decent, especially for a race. It's straightforward. It's not that hard. I mean, I have this marked as early rounds only, but I think wouldn't have been horrible if it was in later rounds. It's just kind of, it's inoffensive. Like, there's worse games.
That's a direct quote from Internet Dirigible on the testing sheet, by the way.
It's true.
This game, not even just inoffensive, it was so inoffensive that it did not need a second test.
I was waiting for a long time for a second test on this one, and I could tell nobody really wanted to play it. But I like tested it like day 3, and I was like, this game's good enough. We're pushing it through.
Alright, we have audio on Tiger's side.
Also, this is a good pace pen. I'll post the pace pen.
Oh yeah,
and
you're supposed to face me.
one great thing that it does is it specifies that you can jump/double jump on, and that's always a good thing to say. You know, people should be trying it anyway, but it's always good. The collectibles aren't noses; those are Scooby snacks.
Yeah, what
Dog
else would they
food
be?
that Shaggy also eats. That's the lore.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's music.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my
Mute
god.
it.
Oh wait. DMCA! DMCA! Don't worry, we're starting. It's not gonna
Quick,
play
talk
long enough.
over it. Talk over it. Your YouTube video has been claimed by Universal.
And here we go.
Wow, Scoops.
That was the real Shaggy voice actor.
Saving your game is always a good idea when there's a phantom virus around.
Oh my god, it's the
Wow.
lady from Metal Gear.
Whenever you want to save your game.
Wanna save
or
your game,
take a
Snake?
break.
I go to Japan. Just go there.
Do we know where we're going? Classic Japan. Not just any
Oh,
Japan.
that's yeah.
This is Edo
Sure.
Japan.
So basically, this is a platformer. You don't have to fight anything, and so you shouldn't.
This is the most Crash Bandicoot
Crash
cash
Bandicoot.
grab I
It's
have
Crash
ever seen.
Bandicoot.
Yeah, the camera is a little weird in this game, and so on really actual tight platforming levels, you have to be careful with where you're landing.
Oh my god, this phone doesn't shut up.
Yeah,
Every
you don't
5
have to
meters it's
answer.
like whip, 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 whip. Codec
It's
call.
true. You also don't have to answer the phone. Which is good.
You start with the Crash Bandicoot 3 bazooka.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have pies you
This,
can throw.
this
but
is
you
what
do have to
Sekiro
collect
should have
them.
been, honestly. I think it would have been better if it was like this.
You should. You can jump over most enemies and attacks. It's difficult to do.
Oh yeah, Tiger just did it.
Plan it, but yeah, I would recommend not fighting as many people as possible to go fast.
Yeah, Tiger knows. Wow, there's judoka here as well.
Turtles
They
are
really went all out with the welcoming committee.
Yeah, they just gotta show up. Like the pop-in is extreme.
Yeah, I can understand the ninjas popping in, but why the judoka?
And the world is popping in like it's doing the fog thing, but still it's like really bad to draw this thing.
Yeah, well, you can't even really see that there is fog. They're not really trying to.
Yeah,
This game,
it's not quite
just,
as sophisticated as Crash Bandicoot in its ways of like building the level.
it's basically like Animorphs.
Not every level is
But not as bad.
Crash Bandicoot style though, where
Woo!
you're in a trough and you're moving forward. Some levels are different. Yeah, the camera is really shaky. They just like weren't good at cameras.
Oh my
The
God.
sumos are
Everybody's
aggressive.
here.
You gotta be careful.
Well, we screwed up the timeline just to get some Scooby snacks.
Also, I'd like to mention, this is one of my favorite paste bin lines of the whole year. At the bottom it says lore. Sometimes when Shaggy beats a boss, he says, "I'm Super Shag." And
Okay.
I think that's just important to know. Tiger64 with an initial lead.
So, based on the way the menu works and stuff, I'm gonna assume this came after Crash Bandicoot 2 as well. Because the menu is like obviously stealing from Crash Bandicoot.
This is very late. This is 2001.
2001? Oh my god.
Yep,
We
2001.
had good games in 2000. Who would buy this? Oh wait, I debought. Why did you buy
Apparently
this?
me, yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
came
know.
out after the PS2.
Yeah,
so,
what
you know.
and it's exclusive for
For
PS1.
those big Scooby-Doo fans out there.
The first line
Like
about
ID.
the control room in the manual is, "This place is pretty cool."
Okay.
Nothing else is interesting about it,
Yeah,
though.
sure.
Bad guys beware. Special bonus. You finish a level without losing a life, and you earn 5,000 bonus points.
In ID, we could pretend like you bought the game just so you have the manual to talk about it during the stream. And people would say, wow, these guys are committed.
Yeah. Yeah, we own every game that we test for Mystery Turn.
Yeah.
We buy them all physically.
Like Hat
Even
Wizard
if they're
2.
like freeware itch games, we make a box.
Yeah, we buy them.
Yeah.
I bought Hat Wizard 2. After playing the first one, I was just so hooked. I had to buy it as a
Yeah,
sequel.
that's fair.
We have to fund
Actually-
development of Hat Wizard 3 somehow.
This is kind of interesting. This manual is like an old, like, 80s manual, and it actually has info about every single area and stage in the game. So, we're in Japan
it's like a
area
manual
too,
from that era.
right?
With Japan
Oh
2,
my god,
yeah.
they're breathing fire.
Classic Japan too. Deep in the interior of the compound, Scooby must avoid being attacked by samurai swordsmen and sumo wrestlers in search of the next Scooby Snacks box. Yep, that's true.
That sounds
he's
like the thing we're
dedicated.
doing, yeah.
Why doesn't he just
That's
like go
all
to the
it-
store and buy some?
Nah,
He's way maybe
Japan.
secret Japanese Scooby snacks that we don't know about.
Yeah, if Japan is so good, why isn't there Japan too? Neither of them are double jumping, which is concerning. Oh, there we go. Socrates is.
We have a question from the chat which asked us what we think the flavor of the Scooby Snacks is.
Salty.
I think they're sweet.
No, I think it's likely meat flavored because it's dog food.
Oh,
Yeah, it probably is.
by the way, Scooby-Doo was never popular in Germany. So I know I know basically, I know they drive around and then there's like ghost mysteries and then it turns out it's some guy who just wants to cheat the council for money or something.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's everything.
This
That's
sort of
literally
90s,
every single episode of Scooby-Doo.
This like 90s, early 2000s Scooby-Doo renaissance, they often were actually fighting like actual real monster threats.
What? I thought it was always
Like-
like fake monsters, like people
it
pretending
was.
to be monsters to cheat.
It was.
It always was, but then they really kind of got a little wacky with it right around this time.
Huh.
And so they like this, like the cyber
wait,
chase,
wait.
this is like a computer virus that has come to life.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, this is the
Chance.
first boss.
It tells you when to hurt the boss.
I love Tenchi.
It does.
That's funny.
Wow, that's it's like an arcade game.
Alright, so now you stand in front of him and then you dodge. Dodge. Yeah. Nice. And now you have a chance. Oh, you don't.
Oh,
Oh, you got
it bounced
fooled.
off the
Oh, now's the
armor.
chance.
Oh,
I can't believe you got fooled.
Yeah, I got fooled too. Yeah. Alright, don't trust it. Don't
They
trust
say that
it.
they're throwing pies for
Trust
the
it.
attack.
No, don't
I'm not
attack him.
sure.
Chance. Chance. We did it.
I'm not sure how much damage Pi would do to armor like that.
I mean,
I guess it would get all like sticky.
hopefully he gets embarrassed.
Yeah, it's Rust. It's the long con.
It's just like Sekiro.
Chance, get him!
Yeah, it's your chance. Oh no.
No!
So Tiger is like half a minute ahead at this point.
Yeah, this is a lot like Sekiro. I think Sekiro actually is. I think they
I think
the
it should
makers
have been
of this
like
game
that.
have a case for litigation.
Ancient Rome. Now I
Now
want to
we're
see the
bringing
movie. I
God of
want to
War
know
into
why
that.
we're like time traveling everywhere. Oh, we saw this in the attract mode.
I'm gonna tell him to watch the trailer at the end.
Absolutely. I'd like
Please,
to put the
please don't
quality
do
in.
that.
Oh, I want to see the trailer.
That
So-
will probably not survive copyright.
Who copyrights
No,
a trailer?
Nobody cares about this. So yeah, the Shaggy levels, like not all levels are the Crash Bandicoot, like I was saying. Like this one, you actually go sideways sometimes, and it's almost a little weird. Maybe it is Crash inspired. I've only played one,
Oh my god, they were
so
like,
maybe there are more levels like this. And
they were spooky
later Crash
skeletons in ancient Rome.
I'm gonna assume so because this is how Animorphs plays on the PS1. It's like exactly how it is. And that's pretty much just Crash Bandicoot.
I guess there are
Okay.
those 2D bonus sections. This is kind of like those, but not a bonus section.
That was a tough jump for Tiger. He barely made it.
Yeah, that was really tight.
Yeah, there are
impressed.
there are
Not on the
actually
first
a
try.
few skips that I noticed you can do where you can kind of skip certain platforms just barely with the double jump. You might even be able to jump back to where those skeletons are. I don't know why you'd want to, but like I think you can. Like you can jump up there instead of walking up. That saves just a little bit of time. In a game like this that's not that challenging, that's where the time saves come.
Why are all these skeletons here? This isn't Rome.
Why are they all in ancient Rome?
Guy doesn't
Man,
have
Eminem's
legs.
shelf shot. Is that
Poor
ever
guy.
played?
So, like, skeletons throwing bones is like the biggest video game trope I've ever seen.
You'd think that they would want to keep all their bones. I mean, that's a pretty
where are they
important
getting all
resource
these
to
bones
develop.
from? Maybe it's like, there's two skeletons and then one of them has like,
Yeah.
oh man, as my last wish, please throw my bones at some dude when he comes here. And then the other guy's like, yeah, sure.
Maybe like most people that die can't sort of survive into skeletonism,
Skeleton.
and
Skeletons.
most of them are bones, but like the certain
Oh,
chosen
no.
few that have a strong
Oh, no.
constitution.
It's so hard to judge how accurate you have to be with your jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was
I
talking
feel like
about
skeletonism would be like, it's like a translation of an obscure German like noun. It's like the most direct translation you could get.
So with that, actually, Socrates has taken the lead, at least for now.
Wow.
Yes.
He's down on HP, and he's got to be careful with these jumps. And like the first one, he wasn't careful at all and barely made it. I'm a little bit worried about this one. Okay, it takes the no.
Oh, yeah, you need to
Same
build up
jump.
He
that
didn't
speed.
have momentum.
I
It
mean,
almost
You,
looked like
yeah,
that.
you do.
he also
it's-
jumped
it's-
too far away from the ledge.
The momentum
Oh,
builds
that's
up
still
pretty
very.
fast.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's so close.
oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that is really tight. I got Tiger tried to go for it the first time and got sniped by a skeleton on the side.
See, a Tiger gets. Oh, I've got the checkpoint. So still ahead.
Romans and gladiators.
Friends, Shaggy was talking. He was like, "Friends, Romans, and countrymen." And then he fell in the pit and went. "Rah!"
It was inspiring. You've ever seen 300? Oh, it's almost like
I
that,
have
but for
now.
ancient Rome now.
Yeah, this level is a little bit tougher than the later one. Then there's or early ones. I can't. This isn't the final. What do they have to do? Beat
Prehistoric jungle.
This
beat
isn't
prehistoric
even...
jungle. Yeah. So
Right.
you've got to get all the way through ancient Rome first.
Yeah, skeleton ancient Rome.
I
Ancient.
don't
Yeah,
remember
with
all
skeletons.
three
More like
ones.
ancient bone.
Got him.
Tiger64 going for the single jump in order to save airtime for those few frames, but unfortunately lost seconds. As the saying goes, save frames, lose seconds.
I think just couldn't really judge how far the platform was.
If I remember right, the
radar.
double jump is pretty loose, though. Like, you can do it on the way down. I know in some games are weird about that. Oh, jeez. Socrates making that jump. Barely.
Roar has been stung by a honeybee.
No.
Oh no!
Unfortunate news.
Wait, this really is Crash Bandicoot now.
Oh, are we running away?
Oh, it's a death. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is Crash Bandicoot now.
Like waiting for you.
We're neck and neck. This is a really fitting raid, actually, because, like, it's not... This game could be in early Kuso rounds, for sure.
Yeah, it's not, like, actively bad.
Yeah, mostly just because it's kind of goofy. It's really, you know, it's not horrible, but...
We're really lucky all these pillars are
Take
here.
off and thanks for wheels. Yeah. Why is his wheels like this? These are like... This is not efficient.
Those were stronger columns than the rest.
He should have thrown the bones.
He should be throwing the bone.
He should throw
He
the
should be
bone.
taking his horse apart as we speak and
I
throwing
don't know
the
where he's
bone.
gonna get them from, but you know.
We got the Scooby snacks. Oh no! Socrates didn't see the pit because it was like right in front of the camera.
It was
Oh,
Crash
no.
Bandicoot. You got Crash Bandicooted.
Yeah, when the ball rolled after you. Is that in the first one? No, that's in
I don't know.
the third one. You run away from the
And
dinosaur.
it's in KO the Kangaroo a lot as well.
Which one do you play in Uncharted?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's one, so I guess it is in one. You run away from the boulder. But what do you run away in the second one then?
Oh, I haven't been reading the blurbs about these levels, excuse me. Ancient Rome 2. Well, level A is Zoinks. Shaggy's at the Colosseum of Ancient Rome. There sure are a lot of obstacles here. Moving platforms and narrow walls. Keep Shaggy on his toes.
Has-
While he works to avoid bone-throwing skeletons and a creepy skeleton chariot.
It does say Zoinks?
Yeah,
Oh no.
Shaggy says Zoinks all the time.
Does he?
Yeah, that's his thing. He's Zoinks!
Yeah, that's his catchphase.
Oh, that's the cool.
And
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
had
if
a
I
feeling
like
that you ran away
that
in
was
every
a
single
really
Crash
good Shaggy
Bandicoot game.
impression for anybody listening.
Because that's
Um,
like
Oh,
the
you're
Crash
right,
Bandicoot
the polar
game.
bear in 2, you're right.
I should have known because I saw Elegy do that.
I mean, I know you run away, I was wondering what you run away from in the second one. But that makes a lot of sense. You also ride the polar bear in the second one, it's like...
They do it like
thematically
10 times in KO the Kangaroo.
In level B, once inside the Colosseum, Shaggy has to fend off the skeleton spear soldiers and swordsmen all around him. Don't forget to collect lots of pickups to keep Shaggy going. Remember,
That
kids.
is so true. That is so true.
Maybe polar bears are still polar.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, good.
So I think you can walk past these guys. It doesn't take that long to shoot them. You can't do
I
the
agree
thing.
with shooting them.
You can't do the thing like you do in some like NES platformers or whatever, where you shoot in the air and it doesn't slow you down because it forces you to go into that aim animation and it stops you moving forward anyway.
Huh. Yeah, that's like the kind of thing you should try early, so you know which strategy you should do. Like, should I always be jumping when shooting? Should I shoot at all?
Yeah.
Should I maybe, like, if I shoot, I should shoot more than once, because shooting like, multiple times is not efficient, or maybe the opposite.
Can I shoot more than once in the air? That's a good one. Like, do I have enough time to?
Oh yeah, what's that
My
game?
go-to for any older platformer is to do the air attack, but it doesn't always work.
In Symphony of the Night, as soon as you land, it like recharges your attack. So the most efficient thing is to like slash in the air before you land, and then slash again, and then hope that
Yeah.
the thing died in 2 slashes.
Yeah, that's a lot of Castle maintenance.
But that was short.
That's
Tiger's
that was
already
short.
done with the
That's a lot of,
Colosseum.
like,
Yeah,
really tight double slashes.
The threat in this level is actually falling into a pit, or is damage
Oh
rather.
yeah.
than
No,
falling into a
well,
pit, although
Socrates
very
just fell in the
easily.
pit. Just to
Never
prove you
mind.
wrong.
I know. The second I was, I mean, sometimes it's a little irritating. It really seems like they do it on purpose sometimes, honestly. Shaggy confronts a ferocious lion in the center of the Colosseum.
That's literally Crash Bandicoot
Extra brave, Shaggy.
3.
If he can
Avoid
hit him
the
3
spears,
times, he
those
may be able to
skeleton
avoid being trapped by the king of beasts. But watch out for those skeleton spears, Shaggy.
Is this okay? The skeleton spears not so much, but Tiger in the Colosseum is literally Crash Bandicoot 3. Also, Cyro, I have no idea. Scooby-Doo was not popular in Germany.
I'm trying to search to see what it is because I'm very curious.
Probably not so.
But sadly, the Shaggy Rogers Wikipedia article is not available in German.
This
Line doesn't have a lot of frames.
boss is actually kind of tricky. I died to this boss.
He doesn't have a lot of frames.
Yeah, he does
No,
not
he
have a lot
doesn't.
of frames.
He's
It looks like a model that's a little bit too far off screen, so they don't want to fully render him.
Here come the skeletons.
The Shaggy Rogers Wikipedia page is localized in a lot of languages, but German is not one of them.
Oh yeah, I told you it's not popular in Germany.
Did you know Shaggy's first name is...
Yeah, but I don't think it's popular in Japan as well.
Maybe it's like reverse Ryobus. Who watched
Oh, he
Scooby-Doo.
says "doya" in Japanese.
I was like, wow, that's the weirdest thing to say in German ever.
Okay, so Tiger64 is probably gonna die here. Yep.
Oh, looks like the lion is stronger than the tiger.
You actually have to be pretty careful not to get hit by this, and then these skeleton spear throwers are pretty easy to dodge in the first couple phases, but they get faster and faster, and then at the end they just like they throw like all of them at once, like right at you.
But I feel like what Socrates is doing is just running in a circle. That's gonna work.
Working for now.
I mean, how is it not? How is anything else gonna work if that doesn't work?
Certain if they space out their stuff well enough to hit you on the way back, but it just sort of depends.
This line is so fast. You really
Yeah,
gotta
you have to
run
really get
perpendicular
away
to
from
him.
You can also
Yeah.
jump.
Chance. Oh, what is getting
Of course,
close?
the
3
Spanish
HP.
Wikipedia page for Shaggy has Ultra Instinct Shaggy, an entire section on it.
Oh yeah, did you see that? They came
Oh,
out
but
and threw
he
him
got
at
hit.
it
That's
immediately.
faster. Speed strats.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, no,
this-
no.
Oh.
That's all they do on that one. They only throw it once.
Oh, what? Why?
I don't know, but they throw it really fast, and it's like impossible to dodge.
Chance. Oh, Socrates
Chance,
takes the
there it
lead.
is. We've
Yeah,
got a lead
that's
change.
the first lead change for this. Oh, they threw again.
We can see about audio. Hold on.
Why'd you shoot? That's so funny. After you kill a boss, they just shoot again one more time. So if you're at like really low health,
Yeah, that's
they
when I
they just
died.
completely bop you. That's so funny.
That's when I died the first time.
That's so rude. I love that.
I was angry.
That you know what? That automatically qualifies this game to be in Crusoe Grande.
Level 3, Arctic Circle. Brr, Shaggy is out in the cold now in this frozen Arctic world. There are snowball-hurling seals and somersaulting polar bears all around him. And why do the walls keep moving in on him? Uh-oh, he's having like a mind issue. This could be as simple as a walk in the park, but whoops, the ice is way too slippery for that. Watch your step, Shaggy.
God, this game is
Okay, but
just so much
but with
Crash
how
Bandicoot.
Socrates is moving, it doesn't look like there's ice physics on this, except on like certain segments.
This audio is not good.
Yeah, there's like slippery sections, but there's not ice physics, unless there is in a different level. I don't remember there being any, though. Both players at 11 lives. Pretty solid stock, if you ask me.
Now this is just really, they're really just banging it home on the Crash Bandicoot now,
Yeah.
in the polar bear section.
Also, shout-outs to Pac-Man World 2.
Is that the horrible one? One where he...
Is that the horrible one? No, Pac-Man
any of
World
them
2 is
horrible?
really good.
What's the horrible one?
First Pac-Man World is worse.
What's the horrible Pac-Man game called? You know the one. We had it in Gamesgiving.
Was it a 3D one?
No, it's SNES.
Pac-Man 2.
Oh,
The New Adventures.
Like,
Yeah.
you mean Pac in Time, where he has like a grapple? Oh no, Pac-Man! No, Pac-Man
Yeah,
2.
Pac-Man 2.
The
New
one that was
Adventures.
like the game with
Yeah.
the robot, but bad.
Yes, Pac-Man 2.
Yeah, Pac-Man 2.
New Adventures.
Yeah, that was-
I see why you thought Pac-Man World 2 might be Pac-Man 2, but those are two different games.
Yeah.
It is on the Super Nintendo. I
That
can
makes
see
a
why.
whole lot of sense.
Jeez, calm down. Shaggy? Shaggy?
Sliding on ice is not that much fun.
Last HP for Tiger. Gotta be careful. Oh no! Getting snowballed! By
Oh,
this
almost
seal.
got snowballed. Nice.
This is what we
Yeah,
get
the
for
world is
a lot
getting
of crap
warmer
for
and
clubbing
dangerous.
seals. They throw snowballs at us.
Oh my gosh, Shaggy narrowly avoiding getting thrown into the pit.
But this may be a, like I would
Yeah, he's
now
having
you
a
have
time
intentionally.
in
now just... Yeah. Oh no, just...
I mean, he unintentionally, intentionally, so that's good still.
Oh,
yeah,
now
we've
it's
got,
Crash Bandicoot 3. Now it's Crash 3.
We've got, what's that?
Wait, is it 3? It's more like Final
No,
Fantasy.
yeah, I know that that's a bobsled. That's not what I was asking. I'm sorry, I was saying, what's that,
This is Sonic
what's
2.
that Genesis game where you have to snowboard through the rocks and it's really hard and it's like based on a Stallone movie? If anyone from Cuso Grande is still here, they can tell me. Or it's like a Sega CD game also. But anyways, that reminds me of this.
This looks horrible. These enemies keep popping up out of nowhere. It looks like it could.
I'm trying to
doesn't control.
dodge the guys that are like moving in front of you too.
Yeah, they're like
the best
barely
part.
faster.
We did miss the checkpoint. A good catch.
Alright.
Yeah, cliffhanger. There it is.
This looks horrible. This looks so bad.
This is like peak, like mediocre platformer. Like it's not complete unless you have something like this.
Absolutely. This is
I'm
the
pretty sure
lifeblood
KO
of
the
it.
Kangaroo had something like this too.
This is the lifeblood of any retro console library.
I do love mediocre platformer. That is one of my favorite MT genres. We don't see a lot of it anymore. Oh no, it's
Checkpoint in the pit.
But you know, it's the checkpoint right there, so whatever.
In MT16 I played like a rally game, and when you fell in a pit, it was like a silly cutscene, and the driver was like, ah! Like screaming.
Which game?
Some rally game that FFO I think submitted. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
maybe it was 15 actually.
Okay.
I think it was 15. It was Rally to Europe, right?
Yeah, rally the
Rally to Africa.
Yeah.
That was fun. Like I almost wanted to fall into another
Yeah, that was a
pit.
great one. I think I commented that race. I remember that being really funny.
Do you believe that the penguins laugh at Shaggy when they hit him?
I mean,
They're
it
intelligent.
seems like the penguin would be hurt more by getting hit by a bobsled.
You'd think so. I think it
Yeah,
just
those things are like
establishes them as
heavy, aren't
malicious.
they?
So any children playing this don't have to question whether or not Shaggy is the real villain.
Oh, we have a boss with ID. Who is this boss?
Well, okay, so that's the guy who's the main villain in Cyber Chase. He's the computer virus IRL.
Read the manual.
Oh. Aha! Rutro, it's the oh no, sorry, that's the wrong one. Jinkies, it's the Phantom virus. Shaggy is in real trouble now. The Phantom virus is pretty tough on top of his polar bear. It's almost impossible to defeat him when he uses his slide and spin attack. And if anyone can do it, Shaggy can.
The spin move.
I mean, he is doing the spin attack. It looks pretty impossible.
the spin move is just perfect.
When I think ice bear, polar bear, whatever, I think spin.
This spin move is a really good plot point in the movie, too.
Is it?
No, I'm joking.
It should be.
Oh, chance!
Oh, chance.
Oh wow, what a snipe.
Oh my gosh!
From across the
That
arena.
was a snipe, absolutely.
But only has
360 no scope,
one
we
health.
need an MLG edit of that. air horns and dubstep music.
And now he's making like snowballs. This isn't spinning. But it's a big one.
Oh no, a big one.
It's still like the spinning is a big.
Oh
no!
Oh no!
He actually got him.
I know what you're trying to do, but that doesn't work on like big projectiles like that.
Tiger has the lead.
If it was small, that would have worked.
Gets immediately hit. It's just
This
running
looks
around.
really hard to dodge.
Yeah. Looks like it sucks. Right.
Chance!
I'll try spinning. Ouch.
Oh no! Socrates missed a chance.
No, what? You can't just miss the chance like that. Oh,
I can look at my testing time. I haven't even looked at that yet.
Tiger is. I mean, you're not blind.
Oh, you know I have it open.
You literally own the game.
It was
Yeah, but I hadn't
44-32.
ever played it. This is the first time I played the game,
Oh, yeah.
even though I owned it. I don't know why I had it, but I knew it was
Yeah,
on my
it was
phone.
44-32.
Oh, chance for Tiger.
Okay.
If Tiger manages to dodge all these, the spin and then all the snowballs. Ah.
We should have won. Oh well, here we go. We should.
Snowball, here we go. This boss music kind of goes hard though. Oh, chance!
What? What? Oh, that was close. Those chances
Oh,
don't
okay.
last forever.
Isn't that just true? Isn't that just good life advice?
Especially run pies at a computer virus on a polar bear.
One thing that I don't see the people taking or the players taking good advantage of is that the double jump can completely change your momentum in the air.
Ah. That's a chance!
Oh,
Chance!
Socrates
nice.
gets him!
Another snipe.
Is this the...
Okay, how's
No.
the game gonna try and hit you afterwards again?
One more world,
You
maybe?
got chance. Everyone post all your emotes related to chances. I'll say big points because it's on a slot reel. So there's a chance that you'll get it.
That's pretty good. Or you can just, like, if you're subscribed to Soda Pop and his name is Chance.
Oh, well, there you go.
Or if you have a chance to eat.
Oh yeah, that's another good one.
Romancing Saga is way more than half RNG.
Zoink!
We are on the final world of the goal.
The prehistoric jungle. Oh, it's random
Back to
bones
Scooby
dropping.
mode.
Here's those bones again.
Well, they're not random. You can see them before they drop, but it's not super obvious.
What, were they like shadows?
Yeah.
Zoink.
At least that's what I remember. I wasn't. Oh yeah, you can see it right there.
Oh, Tiger gets it on the last HP. Very nice. This is still a
Fantastic.
race.
He's got to make sure not to fall in the hole, but
I don't think you can. I've seen them run around so much. Like, slide into the corners. I don't think you can slide off.
that would surprise me. But maybe you're right.
These dinosaurs also do not have very many frames of animation.
It's not like vertex animation like Crash Bandicoot. It's just...
They're also.
And, you know, it's, at this point in the PS1 library, I mean, just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, 2001, jeez, it's like 20 years ago.
The other thing about these dinosaurs is that they're mostly pretty short. So I think Socrates is making the correct idea here to jump over them.
Oh my god.
This might
Tree
surprise some of
almost
you, but
Yeah, that tree.
the game actually came out after I was born.
Ah, there's the goal! This stupid radio, I don't care.
More.
Oh, that was nice. Good job by Socrates to get through that so fast. But not getting a lot
Yeah,
of
for
points.
sure. I think it died with only 1 health left, but was able to just kind of keep moving. I think that's making a huge difference.
Tiger did the classic of double jump when you're down a pit, praying that it'll get you up, but your face just like slides down the side of the wall because you didn't get high enough.
And now it's prehistoric jungle and Womp.
Yes, this is the hardest level in the
Oh.
game.
ID, read the description.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we'll do. Bridge, anyone? Scooby has to cross a lot of them here. Unfortunately, most of the bridges are just the backs of dinosaurs or crocodiles. Ouch! The only real bridge you can cross is very rickety and dangerous. Looks like Scooby will either sink or survive. It's all up to you.
I feel like this is obviously this is obviously written by
I'm
someone
sure
who
every
just
child
played the game
playing
once.
this game understood that.
Would you be? I mean, this isn't. How surprised would you be if I was making all these up on the spot? That'd be pretty good.
I would be very surprised.
That's not the case, but like, imagine. There are in this game 7 areas. You're only seeing the first 4, so if this interests you, there's that much more game left. You want to go play this on your own?
This kind of game I would maybe watch someone else play, but I don't know what it is. So
It seems
These
like the kind of game
crocodiles
that I
have
would
really
just like.
messed up hitboxes. It's really easy to accidentally
no.
walk off of them.
Like I would just be looking at people streaming like random races, like some girl and Exudo, and they would be doing a full game race.
oh no, Socrates didn't get enough speed to do that jump. Oh, almost.
Oh yeah,
almost
these
had the
these
same
guys
thing
have Frogger strats where they go underwater.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no!
god! The dinosaur from Super
And-
Mario 64 throws you off.
It's Dory.
Got Doried.
Oh, suddenly appearing crocodile. Slash alligator. There's like images on the internet of how to tell whether it's a crocodile or an alligator, and I can never remember.
These are apparently
I couldn't tell you
crocodiles,
which
but
I think that
I
is
couldn't
correct.
tell you.
I tried to research for a novel that I'm writing, and I still don't remember, so I just made it up.
Man, these jumps are getting hard. Jesus. And you always have
Yeah,
to
this
make
is
sure that you
definitely
have
the
speed.
hardest part of this game.
Yeah, I liked Socrates' strategy of getting on the crocodiles where like double jump and then like move laterally along the crocodile.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Well, you have like your air control is perfect. You can turn around in the air 4 times if you press the button really fast. So like,
Oh no! Oh my god!
it makes it
didn't have
difficult,
speed.
but also somewhat good. Nice.
It's the end? Oh my god, that's a hole!
Oh, Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god, I thought it was like a ledge or
checkpoint.
something.
I thought that was
is a
ramp,
good feeling
yeah.
checkpoint. Yeah, that is a good feeling checkpoint to get though. Because you could tell that last section was
Yeah.
tough.
But then again, maybe this one's harder. No, this was really easy. Wow, this was okay.
Oh,
Oh, now this is like.
this looks like
Wild.
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god!
Oh
it's,
no!
It's a no, it's not a T-Rex.
Oh no, the extremely low frames of animation.
Oh, we have 3 HP. Just go
Dinosaur.
through. Oh wow, baited. I thought it was attacking you, but it's just randomly attacking me. Like,
Here's the bridge that the manual talked about.
well,
Oh my god,
it's-
bridge anyone?
Oh my god, it's Crash Bandicoot 3 again.
Like, do you think any child playing this game like understood that?
I don't understand it.
I don't even know what bridge is, but like I know of it.
Oh,
Oh,
you
like
think
the
it's like
game?
trying to get someone to play the game of Bridge?
Yeah,
I guess that
yeah,
makes
the
sense.
game of bridge.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, oh, there's a lot of water. I would rather have a bridge.
Oh my god, Tiger fell right into the pit that looked like the part of the ramp.
Socrates did a really good job on that bridge. That bridge looked awful.
Yeah.
It looked like the one in Crash Bandicoot 3.
Yeah.
Wait,
And,
no, not 3.
that section's really hard.
Yeah, the like
1 or
big
2?
dinosaurs look so funny though. It's so low frames.
Socrates on the
What
last
does the
boss
dinosaur
is-
Tomb Raider look like that?
Gonna take a lot for Tiger to catch up at this point.
Yeah. Gonna take at least like 1 or 2 deaths. But it's a T-Rex, of
I
course.
have basically
Wait,
no
read the
memory of
text.
this boss. Ruh-roh, it's the mighty T-Rex. Scooby needs to avoid lava bombs while waiting his chance. Hitting the Tyrannosaurus Rex 3 times with a pie attack or Scooby's bounce move, bounces in quotes, is the only way out of this unpleasant jungle. Good luck, Scoob.
I'm glad they told you the procedure to beating a boss on like the 3rd one.
Yeah, this game comes with its own
The fourth
face now.
is doing a good job here. Like halfway through the second phase, 4 HP.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is really good.
I think this is actually identical to the lion fight.
It actually looks easier to dodge than the lion, because the lion kind of like shuffles you and then jump.
Yeah. For this one, I guess he
Chance.
charges across.
Chance!
The wiggle that he does, I'm now remembering, actually has like a massive hitbox. So you have to be careful about it. But Socrates is staying pretty far away.
Oh, tiger on the bridge.
Bridge
This is
anyone?
definitely...
Oh,
Socrates
No!
had... I think Socrates had the right option of like not trying to land on the small boards, of like just going.
Yeah, I agree. But then he's got to land on something after that.
I don't have the thing up to do player dead.
Oh my god, it falls too, of course.
Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot. We're lucky there's no ice tiles. Chance! Oh, that's it! I think. I believe.
I think that's it. GG.
Yes.
That's it, not done.
Yeah, grab the orb.
There it is.
38, 39.
Really good time. Played that pretty solidly, honestly.
Absolutely.
I'm curious, this must have been raced before.
Socrates gonna keep going. Going to the big city. Living in the city, you know you have to survive. Oh, it's a skateboard!
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god.
This actually looks fun.
Socrates isn't on the,
Hand not on the controller.
Oh no.
Ooh. Oh no, we game over.
Oh no, the evil laugh.
The Cyber Man got us.
Phantom virus.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Oh, you'll have to ask Socrates to, watch the trailer.
Yeah, but we don't have audio anyway. So.
Yeah, way to go,
Oh, man.
Scoob!
We just make up what they're saying.
Probably love Zoinks.
I'm mostly just curious about the video quality.
You voice as Shaggy, Maurice, you could be Scooby, I'll be Phantom Virus.
Oh no! But there's so many more characters.
And then Socrates could be everybody else.
Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase.
I mean, it's not gonna work when he doesn't have delay. Anyway, I think that was pretty good performance by Socrates.
Yeah, definitely. That was just some really solid play.
Absolutely. This last prehistoric level is pretty difficult, and Socrates didn't even die on the bridge once.
Yeah, the bridge was crazy. Like, it's hard to tell how hard it is when Socrates just makes it first try, but then Tiger64 just didn't seem like he was doing a bad job. It was just that the bridge has these tiny hitboxes and every hole is an actual hole.
Yeah, it's one of those times where like a player just kind of like steamrolls something the first try around. You never know. And then you see somebody else and you're like, oh wait, that was like actually difficult. It's like watching a speedrun of a game and then you like go and play it later and you're like, oh, this segment didn't even, they made it look easy. And then you play it like, oh, it's actually like impossible. I think that all the time whenever I play Ninja Gaiden.
I love just seeing Shaggy run into this thing.
It's really funny. Something find some secret out of bounds and he would just like go through the wall. You get a sliding scale of platformer. Where like, if it's really bad, Where like if it's really you have a sliding scale of a platform where like if it's really bad, it's like really hard to go out of bounds. And then like as it steadily gets better, it hits a little peak in the middle where it's like just kind of mediocre. That's the easiest to go out of bounds in. And then when they get really good, it gets harder.
It's really easy to get out of bounds in Super Mario 64.
Well, there are exceptions, of course, like Spyro 2 and Super Mario 64.
I feel like it's not that easy to get out of bounds in Mario 64. You can go through walls between inbound areas.
Yeah, actually, I guess just aside from the part on top of the castle, and like I guess BLJing on the Big Boots Haunt elevator, it actually isn't that easy to get out of bounds in S64. Also because going out of bounds actually crashes the game on console.
But yeah, this
more
game,
accurately, before I get well accolade in the chat, having the camera go out of bounds in Mario 64 crashes the game.
I feel like this game is too simple to have it out of bounds. Like, there's just not enough going on.
Hey, Socrates.
Ah, hello.
Congrats on your win.
Yeah, thank you. That was a very nostalgic little platformer. Very fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to enjoy a classic mystery tournament genre of mediocre platformer.
Absolutely.
They're among my favorites.
It was a lot of press forward and jump, but it was not bad. There was a couple tricky spots in there. Those darn alligators, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stage was real hard.
And the bridge, you got through the bridge, no problem. Tiger64, that was one of the main reasons you win. They're still struggling with that bridge. You got through no issues.
Oh, the dinosaur bridge, huh? Yeah, it was a little hard to like see where to jump, but it kind of just worked out, I guess.
Yeah, it looked like you were avoiding the single slats too, which was probably a good idea.
Definitely.
Yeah, the double jump was just far enough, so I was like, I don't know if those fall or not. I'm just not gonna risk it.
Yeah, Internet Bridge had the manual, which specifically warned about them. But you made it look easy.
Yeah, I happen to own this game. I didn't submit it, and I'd actually never played it before I played it in testing for this, but I did have it on my shelf, so I got it and read the manual.
Jeez. Yeah, other than that, like, one level and maybe the polar bear boss, it wasn't too bad. Just kind of get the hang of just pushing forward the entire game, and it works out.
Yeah, this is definitely like, oh, we're on the PS1. We're really late in the lifespan too. Well, let's just copy like a really popular game that everybody liked. All right, we'll just make Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, I got those feels from it. Yes.
Yeah, more so to me, just because I've played it and raced it. It actually reminded me of Animorphs more, which is also a Crash Bandicoot clone.
This came out the same year that the movie did. So they may have just like been developed simultaneously, and they just gave him some ideas to work with, and they were just like, "Well, we're gonna put him everywhere." Because it's computers.
Well, everybody on our dev team really liked Crash Bandicoot, so... This was like the second game they ever made, too. The only game they made before this was International Soccer Excite Stage 2000.
Did you see that? He
No.
like make the bridge piece drop, but died, then respawned, and the bridge piece was still like gone, and then came back like a few seconds later.
So the respawn animation goes through cycles.
Yeah, like it goes through your death.
Through death.
Yeah, see, it's gone.
Oh yeah.
The Carpenter didn't get to the bridge yet. It takes him some time, Marie.
What the hell?
Please give the repairman some time.
Yeah, it's true. He's got to come out and nail the bridge piece back in.
Oh my god, I hate this bridge so much. Just jump across, jump across. Yeah, okay, good.
Reese is just like thankful that he's not playing this game right now.
Alright, to this one, jump across, jump across. Oh god.
I'm glad I got through that so smoothly.
He fell down.
Zero counts. Oh!
-1 counts?
Yeah, try to cut it too close.
Dot quit.
That would be a really crazy game. I want to see a game that has the -1 life count. That would just be that would break all the rules.
It is unfortunately a forfeit from Tiger64. The bridges are his bane. I mean, yeah, it looked horrible. I'm still surprised, Socrates, that you made the bridge in a single try.
Just had to get past those alligators first, then I was good to go.
Yeah, I think you had more problem on those than Tiger64 did.
Yeah, in real life, I would probably consider jumping across alligators to be harder than on a bridge. So I guess if you go from something hard to something easy, you know.
Hello, Tiger64. Welcome.
Hello, hello, nice race.
Well, I felt like it was going fairly well, and then I hit Prehistoric 2 and burned like 20 lives across 3 continues, and still couldn't cross those freaking bridges.
Those bridges are bad.
Yeah.
It's not just you.
I'm glad you got to enjoy a classic mystery tournament genre of mediocre platform.
Yeah,
So,
it was. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say you and your opponent are both new to MT. It's a good first performance. I think. I don't know. Apparently, my time on the test sheet is 44 minutes. So Socrates beat me
but
by a
you
lot.
own the
I don't know
game.
how I lost that much
Yeah,
time.
you cheated.
I know, and I own it too. So it's.
And Tiger's probably not going to be too far behind that too if you get playing a bit. So
Yeah.
still a very good showing. That was a game that was trickier than it looked. It looked completely trivial, but it was not at all times.
It has a very weird momentum system that is not very clear sometimes.
Yeah, that tripped me up a lot too, especially on those darn alligators where you try to run, you don't get enough speed and just don't make jumps you think you're gonna make.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, well, I happened to look at the bracket.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So
But bad news.
Socrates is going on to fight Boney next.
Legendary top 8 player, Tony.
Double top 8 player.
Ooh, fun.
And then Tiger moves on to fight the loser of Mundunku versus Rickery.
Yeah, not trivial.
So, a kind of new face versus one of the oldest faces.
It's true. Mundungu, I think, is Mundungu and Boney are the only MT1 survivors that we have left.
There's more, I think. I think there's like one more.
Yeah, maybe
I
90.
don't remember. It's not 90. I don't remember who though.
But anyways, yeah, we have a lot of new people this year, and they all seem to be pretty good so far. I mean, it's exciting to see so many new people join up and yeah, play some games that you would probably never choose to play on your own. But that's the fun of it. Anything can be fun when you race it.
For sure, this was a great first match for me, and I'm definitely looking forward to my next one. It's gonna be fun.
Speaking of next one, nothing today. Next match is in 13 hours and 49 minutes.
What?
12 hours and 49 minutes.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
good. I was worried because this was off by 1 hour at some point. I was worried it happened again.
Well, I think I don't know. The Google sheet says 13 and your thing says 12, so now I don't know.
Let me think. So 11 a.m. EST. I mean, what's your... You're not in EST either. Who's in EST? That's the easiest to figure out then.
I'm not in
It's
EST,
TPC.
neither
It
is
says-
ID.
It's here. It says 12 EST, so it's an hour after that
Huh?
on the sheet.
Is it?
Reese, is your thing
Yeah.
is your thing like
I hate...
did it
I hate time.
daylight saving?
Yeah, I hate
savings?
daylight saving and everything.
Nobody really likes it, but here we are.
Wait, so all of
Regardless.
these are wrong. Yeah, all of these are wrong
Nothing,
by an hour then.
Nothing today. Yeah, we've got one in 13 hours, one in closer to 16 hours, and I guess that's 14 and 16. But yeah, got some stuff tomorrow, and more people might sign up. We have, I don't know, let's see, we have like 50 or 60 matches ready to go. We have a lot of matches that can be played. So they can be played at any time. If you're watching now and are still are new and are unfamiliar, what you need to do is just contact your opponent, schedule a time. You can put it on this planning sheet if you want, so we know when to restream it, and then do the match. Congratulations to both of you for figuring out IRC and getting into SRL correctly. We always appreciate that.
Oh, that terrifies me because I got one of my friends who's new to MT to schedule his match today, but he was like really tired, so he went to bed immediately after. I was like, no, you're gonna test race, set up IRC, but I think you guys got it running, so.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Right on time, too.
I did the speed seasons. I think Tea Party Cthulhu, you also did that? And that's
Yes, we
so
were
I
both
luckily,
seasons players.
Yeah, luckily I had everything set up still, so it was easy.
That's
for
why
me.
I think I had you winning in my prediction.
Makes sense.
Because I always vote for seasons players.
That makes sense. Well, I think that's it for us today, but great match. Socrates and Tiger64. We look forward to seeing more of your matches. Double elimination, so you're both still in it. Make that losers run, Tiger. We're pulling for you.
Yeah, the first
Awesome.
match was fun, so hopefully the second one goes well, and I don't get stuck on the same bridge multiple times.
Yeah, hopefully there's not another game with a bad camera and a collapsing bridge. I'm not going to guarantee that there isn't, but there might not be.
You'd be surprised how many games there are that match
I'm
that
not
description.
so familiar with the game pool this time, so I'm sure there's one out there.